Yo, what's good? Top of the morning to you, man. It's your boy 100K. Here 100K Philly Sports Media, man. You already know what I need y'all to do. So let's get that right out the way, man. Smash that like button for me. Tell a friend. Tell a friend come kick it with me. Come get this breakfast, man. Raw and uncut bias, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Damn. It's the next day, the morning. You know what I'm saying? Bright and early. Waking up. Fresh off that ass whooping. Body sore. Sheesh, man. Listen, man. Like I told you, man. No excuses, bro. He whipped that ass thoroughly, man. No excuses. And you gotta salute him, Errol Spence, for, at the post press conference, him not making any excuses. Him accepting, look, I accepted the 147 weight, to go down, and defend, them welterweight belts, you know what I'm saying? Try to become, undisputed. But it just didn't go down like that. You know what I mean? He didn't make any excuses, man. So, there's no need for fans to try to make excuses for him. Now, of course, it's just it's not hard, to accept the fact that, he lost to the better fighter, man. Last night. Last night Crawford was the better fighter, man. Crawford looked more in shape, stronger, focused, and just he just looked like a Terrence Crawford that we ain't never seen before, man. Like, he took his fight game and his skill set to the next level. Like, he elevated it to the level that we have never seen before. And this is why the performance looked the way it looked. But, like I said, every time somebody say but, there's always that bullshit that come afterwards. Like I said, I'm not making no excuses. I'm only reiterating what I've heard, other platforms say as far as the reason why Errol Spence's performance, looked the way it looked. And I told y'all after that, when I made my video right after the decision, right after the stoppage, and I didn't wait for the announcement. As soon as the referee stopped the fight, I was in front of the camera doing what a real nigga do and a man do. You know what I mean? I was eating that crow. I ate that crow with no problem. And I gave him his props, shouted him out, apologized like a grown man. And it was what it was, like I said, with no excuses. But I've tapped in, to other platforms, and a lot of people were talking about the 1.5-year layoff and the weight cut. The weight cut. Him looking like he was drained, like he just, didn't have anything on his punches. It was no power there. It just didn't look like the Spencer that everybody know. You know what I mean? And the facts was that, previous, to the fight, it's on video. Errol Spence has verbally said, that he's had trouble, making that 147 weight cut, man. Him ballooning up to, 170, 180, having to come back down, and making the weight at 147. It's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy. Him, when he ain't fighting, not training. Well, you probably training, but when he's not, in camp, just walk around weight, going up 20, 30 pounds, and to drop that, it's going to take something out of you, man. So, people were saying he was drained and, like I said, a lot of ring rust, the inactivity, whatever makes them sleep better at night, man. Like I said, I ain't make no excuses, man. He accepted the fight at 147. He knew what came with getting down to that 147. He know his body better than anybody. So he knows if his power is going to be right or if it ain't. But like I said, it didn't look like it was anything on them punches. Like, no, nothing. You know what I mean? But, you know, he immediately said after the fight, he wants his rematch. They got running back, 154. And Bud Crawford, you know, gave him his props, you know, shouted him out and said, listen, we can do the rematch 154. If that's what he wants, that's what it is. 154, we'll do it. So they got like 30 days to activate their rematch clause. So we should be looking forward to hearing something soon. And I'm thinking that rematch might go down sometime at the end of the year. I don't know exactly what month, what date, but possibly at the end of the year at 154. Like I said, that's what Errol Spence wants. Terrence Crawford is on camera accepting that 154 rematch. So now they make that rematch happen at 154. I'm still sticking to my guns and I'm sticking with my man Spence even after this thorough ass whooping. Only because it'll look fugazi for me not to. Hold on. It would look fugazi for me as an individual. I'm only speaking for myself. To jump ship, you know what I'm saying, and jump on Crawford bandwagon because he beat Spence at 147. No, I'm still sticking with my man. I'm still sticking with Spence, 154. And if he fights him at 154 and it's the same outcome, Terrence Crawford goes to 154 and tears his ass out the frame again, it is what it is, man. It's just, listen, he got his number. He can't beat that man, and that is what it is. I mean, that's just something people won't have to accept. You know, now you know everybody, Bud is the best fighter in the world. Nobody can beat him, this, that, and the third. I beg to differ, man. And you already know where I'm going with that. And, of course, you know, I'm going to rock out with the home team, man. With the young and the phenom. You know what I mean? Mr. Unproven, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how does a person prove himself when the elite fighters don't want to fight him? The people that are supposed to be, you know, the elite of this division don't want to fight him. How else can he prove himself? That's going to be an excuse that people throw around and use all the time. He ain't did nothing. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't proven. All right, well, let Crawford go ahead, get the rematch out the way. If he's successful, he stays at, come back down 147. Who's the best fighter at 147? Boots. So who else will he go down there to fight, man? He got to fight him. He got to see him, man. So, like, and if he fights Boots and happens to beat Boots, then, you know, it was premature. And, you know, people will be corrected, you know. But I don't think it's premature, man. Does Crawford have more experience when it comes to, you know, fighting in big fights under the lights, you know? Yes. Yes. Experience. All I'm saying is, man, if you don't know Jaron Bruce Ennis' history and what he's done and preparation to be what he is today, then you just don't have that understanding. You'll never know. And you're going to always doubt and think that he ain't ready. That boy ready. That boy ready. Trust and believe. Will this be the biggest fight of his career? By far. We know this. But honestly, Crawford fighting Boots Ennis right now, that is Crawford's biggest fight to this day. That's what y'all not saying. That'll be his biggest test. For him to go in there with Jaron Boots Ennis and fight him. That's the bigger fight. That'll be his biggest fight. Challenge-wise, we talking about opponent-wise because of what Boots brings to the table and the type of monster he is. You know what I'm saying? The type of monster he is. He's a different, like Errol Spence and Jerron Boots, and the fight styles totally different. There's nothing similar to them. If anything, Crawford and Boots are more like fight style wise because of the versatility, the power, the way to be elusive, the way to apply pressure, the way they do apply pressure and jump when they know they have their opponent in trouble. You know what I mean? Just the finishing, you know what I'm saying, to go in there and finish their opponent that killed that Mamba. They're more like the Jerron Boots and the Errol Spence. So, you know, you got the people that, you know, be delusional and talk crazy. Boots ain't ready. He ready. Of course, you gonna say that because that justifies, you know, y'all not having to take that fight. You know what I mean? And don't nobody care if you pick him or not. We picking him. I'm picking him. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Like I said, man, my young boy ready, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, we gonna stick on Crawford and Spence because that rematch will be had this year. Let's see how that pans out. Who's to say 154 Spence wins and they say, you know what, we're gonna do a trilogy. They're gonna have a third fight. That's a possibility. You know what I mean? And we might not see Crawford, Ennis. You know what I mean? We might not see that. And then by the time we finally do get a chance to see that, it'll be that Bud is too old. It's going to be something. Because Boots is going to stay active. He's going to fight who's available. Stanionis, Thurman. If Ortiz come back, Ortiz. If he got to go to 154, fight a couple people. He's going to stay active. This is a fact. He's a gym rat. He's going to stay active. So, you know, it is what it is. It's only a matter of time, man, before, you know, we talking about Jerron Boots Anderson, we talking about Terrence Crawford, man. It's only a matter of time, man. Pardon the noise in the background, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get my morning Joe. I need my Joe. Get these vitamins in me. Get my my supplement, you know what I'm saying? And get this day started, man. But that's all I got right now, man. So do me a big favor, man. Smash the like button, man. Share this video. You know what I mean? And y'all already know the rest, man. Y'all stay safe. Stay sucker free. You already know. Stay forever sturdy. Peace.